Hi, Jen.
Hello.
Hi, Aurora.
Hi, Tom.
So this is just so the radio listeners can get used to your voices.
Hello.
Check. One. So season 3 is in the books. The season 3 finale just aired the other week. Aurora, do you guys do anything to celebrate the end of the season?
We went to work on season 4. That's what we did.
Oh, what a lovely gift.
Yes, it's a great gift. Having another season of a show is a great gift to have.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It was a lovely season. Like, how are you reflecting on it?
Oh, thank you. I loved season 3. It was really.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. It was a joy to do. It was a lot of fun, and it's a little bittersweet that it's over because, we live with it for such a long time in terms of the writing and the editing, and so then when it finally gets out in the world, it's really exciting to share it with everybody. So I'm a little sad that it's done.
Yeah.
So how's season 4 going now?
It's great. We came from work to be here.
Oh, thank you so much.
And we actually wrap tomorrow. It's been going really, really well. It's another 10 episodes, and yes. And it's also been a lot of fun. It's a bit of a blur in a way because it's a lot to do and a lot of people to have in your head and a lot of filming and costumes and all that kind of stuff.
And we do so many sketches. Like we overwrite and we overshoot, so we can just put the best on the screen. So it gets kind of funny because we do it in 2 blocks. So we do 5 weeks and then we do 2 weeks of pre-production to get ready for the next block. So we're like at the very end of the second block, one more day left. So you start to be like, I was going through my binder trying to find something and it was like, oh, this sketch. That sketch, I forgot about that. That was this year. Who were we then? Yeah.
But isn't that challenging in some ways? Because isn't it hard to anticipate what might be funny 6 months from now or 8 months from now?
Yeah. I mean, the stuff we're doing now won't air for a year, pretty much. And you hope, you go for the stuff that's evergreen. You hope, some guy's probably going to be creepy a year from now, and someone will identify with a sketch about it. There's some things that last. We don't. It's not as topical, but then occasionally it happens. We just, we wrote something and it happens to be in the news that week. And
has that happened? Has that happened on the show?
Yes, for sure. Yeah. Oh, you want us to talk about that? Okay. Well, let's see. What?
For example.
You
know what? It's so funny. You said that. I'm like, oh yeah, there was this thing that happened this year, and it was this. We were right at the time, and then I forgot. I know what it was. It was the sketch that we did, Unfounded.
Oh yeah. Great for a comedy bit. Let's talk about the unfounded rape kits and rape cases. Those are good.
Right.
No, that was we were releasing that right when the Kavanaugh trials were happening.
Right.
And not that there's. Not that ever really goes out of style, that issue, to be sad about it. But but it was like a red hot news issue. It's like, oh, well, we're airing a sketch about that. And there was something else, too.
I mean, I saw the most recent one, which is the sketch about sort of the top 40 under 40, top 30 under 30.
Yes.
This is around a time where we're having conversations about entitled people. So this was a sketch about, I'm going to do the really funny thing and describe your sketch.
Okay.
Awesome.
I always find comedy works best when described.
Yes.
In retrospect.
And we'll nod and go, oh, yeah, we said that thing.
That was funny. And then it'll go like this. There you go, just like that. It'll sound just like that. But it was a sketch about people who say they are self-made millionaires, and they find out, how were you self-made?
And my parents were very wealthy, and that's basically how it started. You start with wealthy parents, and
I mean, you can do it other ways, but I just recommend having wealthy parents. It's just easier
much
that way.
easier, much
so
easier,
much better. Yeah.
So I want to say that tonight is.
Look at all the guilty people in the audience going, that's true, my parents gave me money. Oh, dear.
We just lost 3 more down the stairs.
Oh, no.
So tonight is Christmas Eve.
Yes, we were working on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, wrapping up. What a grueling schedule
I
they have you on. Any Jen? How do you spend your Christmas?
Oh, well, I spend my Christmas in Mississauga. So,
real winter wonderland out there.
Yeah, so some Mississauga.
You got a Mark's Work Warehouse, an A&W, all the
we
things.
do. We've got all of the outlets that you could want. So I go to my brother and sister-in-law's house, and I have 3 brothers, and there's multiple nephews. My whole entire family skews male. I'm the last girl for generations. Yeah, it's very weird. So anyway, it's not sad. It's fun. It was a little,
It was a little house on the prairie on that one.
Yeah, no. But here's the thing. Okay, if there's any little girls out there who have a lot of brothers and are like, oh my God, I am alone in my life and there are no other women, your brothers, eventually they get married, and they get married to these awesome women. Now I have these awesome sister-in-laws, so it worked out really well for me. So we go to my brothers, and we give gifts to the kids, but for the adults, my family's like super competitive. We will make a game out of anything.
Right.
So we make a game out of it. So everybody brings two $50 presents, and you wrap them, and then we draw names out of a hat, or you can take a number, and then you get to pick a present, and then there's a stealing round, and then
Sounds wholesome.
It is.
Yeah.
It's good, clean fun. Nobody cries. Like we compete well. We know how to do it without it's fun without anybody getting hurt. So we do 2 rounds of that, and then we just eat and drink. It's really fun.
That sounds like a perfect Christmas to me. Aurora, how about you?
Well, last year we had a tradition. I have many sisters, and Chris, my husband, has also many sisters. So there's a lot of extended family. So we decided last year that our Christmas Eve would be spent with our friend Matt watching Die Hard.
Yeah.
And,
nice.
We get a lot of response. I learned to bond with men in a whole nother level once I really realized how Die Hard, how they feel about it.
Yeah.
But then Christmas Day, there's been a lot of pressure from dads to spend time with dads this year, so we'll be doing that. And then Christmas Day is a lot of food.
Tomorrow, by the way.
Tomorrow, yes, tomorrow. Christmas Day, tomorrow. We have a little boy who's 8, and on my side of the family, he's number 7 of the grandchildren. So he's he's nice but not too special. But on Chris's side, he's the only one. And my mother-in-law has a lot of love to pour into that little kid, and she's amazing. And she, there's a tree and the stockings and the thing, and he loves it. And he still, of course, expects Santa, the real person, to arrive. We all are on that
100%.
side.
Here we are on Christmas Eve. Can't wait for Santa to show up.
Santa's going to show up. And there's a lot of that,
Right.
and then eating.
It's the time of year around this time, Christmas Eve, that we all start to reflect a little bit. I'm going to ask you, it's been a really amazing year for you. Anything stand out? Any amazing, have you met anyone super famous? Have you done anything like that?
Oh, well, let's see. We did, last year, we got to meet Janine Garofalo, and that was extremely, she came on the show, as people who watch the show might see, yes. And that was quite something, and she is tiny.
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 We did a sketch where she had to jump repeatedly into my arms, and she was like, "Oh, is it okay?" And I was like, "Honest to God, woman, my knapsack is heavier than you are. It's not even a thing. I don't even know. My clothes are heavier than you."
Yeah, that was a pretty cool thing. And then we got to do our show, and that's pretty much all we do.
You do your show even on Christmas Eve.
Yes. Yeah, we work hard to bring comedy to the people.
In the comedy minds.
Yeah.
It's a really amazing show, and thanks for taking time out of your grueling holiday schedule to come and talk to us. Ladies and gentlemen, the folks from Baroness Von Sketch, Aurora Browne, and Jennifer Whalen. You can catch them in the 4th season of the Baroness Von Sketch Show, which returns to CBC later next year.
Okay.